Hey everybody, this is Jenny with Budget Determined, and well, I am having a major brain fog day today, and well, I am a chronic spoonie who is working to try, well, I'm not working. I am trying to apply for disability right now. My husband is busting his butt working a full-time job, a part-time job, and some jobs on the side. I have my Etsy shop, which I'll post down below. It's more of every little bit counts type thing. And then sometimes my husband, where he works, he sends me pictures of things that I'm able to list and sell, and then he takes them or has people come and pick them up from him at his job. So that's one thing. Last year, I did farmer's market and I made some handcrafted things. I still, on my good days, will make a little bit here and a little bit there. It takes a lot out of me, but like I said, every little bit counts and helps. And this year, for those who've been following, you guys saw how much I was able to help out with my selling my things at farmer's market. Well, this year I went to the first farmer's market, and I haven't told you guys this because, I kind of went MIA for a couple of months to take care of health stuff. But I went to the first farmer's market, and it took me 3 days to recover. So I kind of stopped doing farmer's market. I have found a shop that will give me a little space for a shelf now that I can just drop off some things and they put them on the shelf, and that might be a little bit of a trickle of income, but it won't be a whole lot, but every little bit helps. So we're working on, our goal is to pay off all our debt and become debt free, because my husband's regular paycheck pays for our living expenses, living by a frugal budget, but his regular income does not cover any of our debt payments. So my income used to when I was able to work, but now that has to come from what my husband is able to do, side hustling, and what the little trickle that I'm able to bring in. Doing the little bit that I'm able to. So we're a team. I do the budgeting. Lord help him. And I have great moments where my brain is, well, I'm going to say I have a pretty good brain, but it doesn't always work all the time. So not at all like what it used to. I get major brain fog and just everything disappears. I have memory issues. And so today might be a little bit chaotic, as a lot of my videos are, but maybe I don't really have a plan. But we're going to kind of go through my sinking funds and see what I need to keep and re-go over if I need to add any, if I can take any away to more streamline this goal of paying off our debt. We are a little over 1,000 and a few hundred left to pay on our smallest debt, and my birthday is towards the end of September, and so my goal is to have that debt paid off by my birthday. That is my, I told my husband, even if he skips buying me a gift, that would be my preference. If we can, though, and this must be an adult thing, or maybe it's just a disabled person thing, I don't know, but I have a toilet riser on my toilet. This might be TMI, I don't know. But with my body limitations, I need a taller toilet so that I can actually get up off of it. And I have bars for handles to help me, but my wrists don't always pick me up if they aren't able to handle it, because they can't handle a whole lot of much for weight and stuff. So, you know, they're just kind of bonus things there. And so we have a toilet riser on it, but it's not the optimal. So it makes everything a little bit more work. So I told my husband that for this year, I'd really like to actually put in an actual raised toilet that is actually built for disabled people for that purpose, so that it makes everything easier, cleaning and all that. My kids do handle a lot of that cleaning since it's very difficult on me. Bless them. And so, but I will forego that and stick with the riser if that's what it takes to get us to be able to pay off this this lowest debt that we're working on. Is our quad debt. So I don't know. Goals for the future. I'm still in the process of working on things for September, and I'll kind of probably putter through today and make another video showing you some of that stuff. But I don't know. We'll see where we can go. We're going to start off with our sinking funds. I should have grabbed some paper. Hang on. Okay. We'll pop this in here. I don't know. Maybe. Or we'll try that. Let's try to find a darker color ink pen, so hopefully y'all can see it. Okay. Sinking funds. I'm just going to write this chaotic and sloppy because I will make this nicer somewhere else some other time. So this is my rose gold binder. I usually sell this in my shop. I think I'm all out right now. I have stuff to try and get them back in my shop, but I'm not going to post them in my shop until I actually have them made and done, because I can't promise the abilities of my hands right now. So I'm only going to post what I already have made, is what I have decided for the future, because each year I lose more and more abilities, and I'm losing it at a pace I did not anticipate. So self-love. And this money we use for haircuts, and that's pretty much it right now. So right now I just got a haircut and my son just got a haircut, so now we have $10, $15, $16, $17 in there. Nothing in clothing. I have a savings challenge going on for that one, and that is one that we definitely need. Family time, we have $5. I should be writing this down. Fam time. Date night. Yes. We do need that. We haven't had a date night forever. It seems like I haven't seen my husband hardly at all in a while with all the working he's been doing. I have $40 in there right now. And I kind of want to do a date with him, because with him working all of these hours between his full-time, his part-time, and then the on-the-side stuff, yeah, it's been very draining. So $1, $2, $3 in my Hubs's envelope. Now, I will tell you guys this, he had a bit more money in here. If you guys have been watching my channel, you know I was trying to put $10 a week in here, but this is from some tip money that somebody gave him. But all the rest of the money, he said, go and put it on my quad so that we can pay that off sooner. So I was very proud of him. That was super sweet. Adventure. This one, I know we really don't get to go on a whole lot of adventures right now, but we wanted to start adding to it because we do want to do some trips, and I don't add to it hardly ever. But over these past 2 months, I tossed $30 in there. Planner got a plan. That's for my planning supplies. There's Zip Zilch Nada in there. I have a lot of planning stuff, and my husband says I'm quite the collector of that stuff. I definitely use it, and I love it. So, blessings. This one I am excited about. I did finish some savings challenges. I should probably go over those with you guys. Maybe I'll do that at my next savings challenge edition video, mabob. But I finished one of the challenges some of the challenges, but one of them was for my paying it forward. And so all this money is going to paying it forward, which means that it will go towards future drawings, future purchasing things to support other budget, community, Etsy shops, small business, etc. So we have 20, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. I'm excited about that. This money does not go for Mimi. I will use it for some of the savings challenges and stuff from other people's shops, but because I don't want to do just all mine. I want to support y'all too. So 63. That's one binder. I think we're just going to go through them all real quick, and then I don't know. You guys tell me your opinions on if I need to add anything, if I'm missing anything. Some of you guys probably know my journey almost better than myself, since I'm just kind of so forgetful right now. Food stock up. This is for when you buy in bulk or stocking up the pantry, etc. We have 10, 20, 25, 26. I had to pull some money out of here a little while ago, getting ready for school lunches and stuff. You guys, man, school's starting back up. It's crazy. I'm gonna leave a space since it's a new binder. Food stock up. What did I say? See, and there goes the brain. It's 10, 25, 26. Okay. Sorry, I am taking so much time. It's just, this is actually faster than what I do when I'm sitting in my chair doing it by myself. I kind of go slow as slug, and it can take me all day to do the books. School supplies. So we spent and covered all the kids' needs for clothing and school supplies and whatnot. So this is hopefully going towards next year, unless we need something throughout the school year. But we have $20, $40, $50 starting on that. School, we have 50. Sports, we have nothing in there. So sports, my son usually plays football, but he did driver's ed this year, and so he's now got his permit. I'm very proud of him, and he can chauffeur me everywhere because I don't like to drive. But the final drive, they did a bigger, longer drive, and they stopped and got lunch, kind of like as a celebratory thing. And I pulled the money out of here because it didn't look like the sports schedule for the football this year was going to line up. and I'd had $30 in there, and so that kind of went towards that trip and paying for his needs and fees and whatnot. So I don't have any money in there. Now, he has since wanted to know if he could still kind of sneak in the football team, and we're having to check schedules and stuff. And now that I have absolutely no money in there, I don't know. So I don't know if we're going to be adding to that in the future or not. I don't believe so, but we'll find out. It has to work out with all parents' schedules and whatnot, since he doesn't have his driver's license yet. Fun life of being a teen. Birthday. Now on this one, I'm just gonna say, okay, this challenge is from Managing Marcy. I adore her. And you just color in the letters, and there's different, you decide the amount for each one of the parts of the picture and the letters. And I'm just kind of randomly going through them. She sent me a whole set, and so I'm sporadically using them as I feel like it. But I have been adding to that one, and so in birthdays I have 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 dollars. I have been wanting to do, I've already been working on Christmas presents, like the winter solstice presents. My husband's Christian and I'm pagan, so we kind of celebrate everything. But I like to do handmade stuff where I can with what I can. So I'm starting way early since my hands only do a little bit at a time. But I love handmade gifts. I just love it. And I love personal gifts. So we have nothing in regular gifts. This is our holiday. I'm still like, this is my set, and it has all of the pagan sabbats in it, and it's a printable in my Etsy shop, and you get them for the full year. And I just write in because you can use them repeatedly every year, and that might shift. So for the dates of each holiday. So I've only completed one in that set. So yeah, I'm still trying to get through them, and as I told you guys, I probably won't get through all of them just because we're low income, and though these are designed to be low income, fairly low income friendly, our budget and our focus has not been on buying a lot of things for other people. We do what we can for others, and we are giving gifts, but they're going to be select and limited, just to meet our financial budget needs, because you really have to put focus on where you really need to, depending on what your part of the journey, what your lives are, what your challenges are, and what your timeline is. And since we really don't know the timeline of what my physical abilities are going to be, and what my husband's physical abilities are going to be, because he's broken his back in the past, and we're being told that he's going to need back surgery in the future, and we don't know at what timeline that's going to be. So we're just in a bust it mood. So 100, 20, 40, 5, oh, nope. 100, 20, 40, 50, 65, 66, 67, 167. I write down the number before I write down the... I just trust myself better that way right now. Holidays. And for the most part, I have a lot of the Christmas, winter solstice gifts already planned, and most of the stuff purchased for working on that stuff. And if you guys want me to show you a little bit of what I'm doing, I'll gladly do that at some point. Medical, I have nothing in medical. I had to pay a bunch of medical bills, and I have more coming in. We don't have state assistance help for my children's medical bills anymore. We just had that before. I wasn't utilizing that for myself or my spouse. We were just taking that gift for the children's medical to make sure that they didn't have anything laxed there. But we don't have that anymore because we're just outside of it now, I guess. Not with our income, but because my kid's dad has private insurance coverage for them. If they have private insurance coverage, then it just automatically makes them not able to have state assistance. So I guess that's a new thing that they're doing, and so they dropped us, even though we're a completely different household. So, and we have nothing in dental. So medical costs and everything has definitely gone up. This one does not have $265 in it. I had $265 in there, and it got pulled for, I think it was my child's braces. But we've gotten everybody's vision appointments done other than myself. I have booked myself a vision appointment. Yes, I don't have money in this envelope. That will be coming out of money that is coming this next month in paychecks. So kind of pre-planned on that vision. But I have to get that, and like I said, I have to stop sacrificing. I have to be mindful of our budgets, and still push towards the goal. But at the same time, we can't sacrifice our health needs either. So, doing our absolute best to not go back into debt. But if we had to go back into debt some for health reasons, then that's acceptable. But we'll utilize our emergency fund and stuff, since that's what it's there for before doing that. So, yeah. I don't want to think about it, like going over too much and going back into debt, because that just puts stress. I don't like stress. Stress is no fun. Oh boy, let's do this. I don't want to write another page. Home maintenance. Ew, if I can spell. Can you guys see this? A little bit, kind of. Probably can't read it because I'm barely able to write it. Okay, $5. $5. Electronics. 0. Vehicle is 0. I have a savings challenge going for that. This one is for my son's driver's ed and helping him, contributing to his car when he purchases one, which we have none right now because all the money was spent on his driver's ed stuff that I had in there so far. New drive. 0. Pets. Okay, this is my pet emergency fund, and I had to empty it because my pets had an emergency. And now in here, because you guys purchased my animal scratch-offs, and any of my animal scratch-offs, the money gets 100% of the profit that I get from that goes towards my animals emergency fund. So between what you guys purchased and what I was able to add myself during this past couple months, we have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. We have 180 in there. So I'm very happy about that, and I'm definitely keeping that money in there. Those of you who've been watching my Instagram, we have a new addition to the family. My husband found he works at a refuse center, and what did I say, 180? And underneath all the garbage in one of the trucks that came in was this little baby kitten that was 2 weeks old and still needed to be bottle fed, and the guy didn't want to take it with him. So my husband messaged me and said, I guess we have a new family member. And so I bottle fed her. She's now on solid food. She's now 7 weeks old. Her name is Prim, and she is freaking adorable. She follows me everywhere. She's smart. She knows how to high five. She knows how to sit on command. I'm training her. I'm so stoked. She sleeps with us. She thinks she's a dog. So yeah, very excited about her. So we weren't planning on getting any more pets, but well, the universe gave us another pet. So, and I don't think I would have it any other way. So my dice challenge, I've been managing to keep up with it. I've been checking off I had my daughter, my youngest, roll the dice for every month of the year, and we times it times the weeks of the month. This is a dice challenge that is a printable in my shop. And I don't know, I was trying to just keep my head in the game one day, and so I just wanted to get her involved and had her roll the dice for all the weeks. So I know how much I need to save every month for the year on out, but this money's going towards medical. Like I said, the medical costs have gone up a bit, and I'm having to go for a lot more doctor's appointments, and I'm going for infusions and whatnot with my medical stuff going on. So this envelope is empty. I pulled it before the challenge was over because I don't want to go into debt. So this got all pulled to pay medical bills. But we're not behind in it. We're still current. I saved last month's. This is my eggs challenge. This one is by Managing Marcy again. And I've been adding to it. And now it's the Rich Chicks. I'll leave her link for her channel and shop down below. But we have 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did I just say? 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 35. In our eggs. Now, all this money won't necessarily go for eggs. Because it's kind of for food, regardless, whatever. Things we put in our body to sustain us. We'll see what I decide to do with it when I'm done with the challenge. This one is going back towards building our emergency fund. We got my recliner because I've lost more physical abilities and had less days where I was able to be more mobile this year. So we went ahead and got my electric recliner. So I have a place set up for when I'm on flare-ups, and I can sit comfortably, and it will aid me in easing pain. It doesn't make me pain-free, but it helps. So, you know, it's kind of medical at the same time as it's functional. It definitely helps. I don't regret doing it at all. So this is to rebuild that. Oh, what did I say I had in it? I did not say. I didn't even count it. Look at me. Good little budgeter. 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 160. Oh, I wrote poo, not po. Oh boy. 160. Oh, I fire myself. Oh boy. See? Reasons I need a taller toilet. Yeah. Oh boy. Smack my mouth. Alright, so this one is a challenge I've been wanting to start and I haven't started it yet. This one is from Cindy Cat Budgets. She is such a sweetheart, but she's got like this, oh, and I finished this scratch off challenge that she sent me. And this one all went to the school. So I left it in there because I wanted to show you guys this one. But this one has already been spent for school's budget supplies. But next I'm going to be doing this roll the pigs. It came with this little bag of adorable little pigs, and you roll them and map it out and save the amount of whatever position the pig is in. Each way the pig lands equals a different amount that you're supposed to save. So I'm stoked to start that one. I don't know what that money is going to go to quite yet, but I'm leaving it in here because that's one of my next challenges to do. This mini savings, this is a printable in my shop. It's with the 2023 savings challenge set, and I am going to be, this one's going to be contributing to my son's driving vehicle and stuff, make sure he's safe. But we have 20, 35, 45 in that one right now. And that one's a must. We have to keep that one in there and keep going forward on that one. He's been working hard on saving for a car, and mini salve. Let's just do that. Bump, bump, bump. That's the last one in here. And this is the last binder. It's my A5 size. The other ones were A6s. And here, this is the 2023 and me. 2023 and me. Yeah. This is the challenge 2023, and there's really no cash in the envelope because I was putting the money in the envelope, and then at the end of each month I was taking the money out and putting it towards paying off debt because that's what I was using this challenge for. Now, as you can see, I've gotten quite a bit through the challenge, so there's nothing to add up, but we're going to get this completely filled in by the end of the year. I'm bound and determined, and I'm so proud of our progress on debt. It may not be massively wowing to some people, but for us, it's like, whew, I'm so incredibly proud of us. We've, compared to our budget and what our debt is and everything, financial responsibilities and the inflation of life costs, medical costs, everything costs, we've been doing so well. We make a really good team, and I have to keep telling myself that even though I'm not able to contribute a lot financially, that there are things that I'm able to do, even if it's only in bits and pieces and here and there. There are things that I can do, just 10 minutes here, 5 minutes there. So never feel useless. I know the inward battle that we fight when we're struggling physically, mentally, emotionally, all of that. But and trust me, I still struggle with it. I am trying to adjust how I talk to myself, because some days I'm nice to myself and some days I'm not. We'll keep going on though. So we don't have any money in that one so far, but we're paying off the debt. We are now starting to save towards next year's garden. Next year's garden is going to be a lot more simple. The money, some of this money had already been spent on this year's garden, but now just the remaining we're going to put it aside for next year's. I'll post a picture of my corn. My husband picked one of the ears of corn from our garden the other day, and I will post a picture on my Instagram so you guys can look at our amazing special corn. This old guy that I know, he's very humorous and has a good time, and he's a great gardener though. He gave me these seeds in this homemade little packet, and he told me it was special corn that I had to plant it. So I decided to go ahead and plant a row this year. And those of you who've seen pictures of my garden and the videos of my garden and whatnot, you'll kind of see how I laid out that single row. But we have $10 in our garden envelope for next year. But yeah, I will post a picture showing you guys that corn. So we're going to enjoy cooking it and eating it for the future. This is a challenge, audiobook savings, not saving it for audiobooks. So this is going to go into the vehicle fund. But I finished this one, and I can pull the money out of it, I guess. But I just recently finished it. But this is one from Liz and Les, and check out her channel and her shop. I'll post them down below. But we now have 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, $83 for vehicle. So I'll put that aside and put that in there. I have more challenges from her in here that I have not decided which one I'm going to do next. So we'll figure that out. But we can pull this challenge out now. I will put it with my Syndicate budget completed challenges. Alright. Sorry for the shaking of the camera, you guys. This is my clothing savings challenge. My goal is to have $500 in the clothing envelope. I have kids that are growing very fast, and so as you can see, I have money in there, and I don't need to count it. It is accurate to this. So we have 160 in there. And I stopped writing things down. I'm not taking out any of the savings challenges though, so yep, this is about how things go for me. And then this is from Tracy with Golden Girl Budgets, and I'm saving for just kind of like a month ahead. But in here I've got, this is from multiple challenges completed and working on this one. So we have $10, $15, $20, $25, $30, $31, $32, $33, $34, $35, $36. $36 towards a month ahead. This one I don't add to very often just because it's not top priority, but I still want to do it. Whoa, from time to time. That was my dog. She's bumping my stand. Sorry, you guys. But it does great. And I finished one of my Plant Power savings challenges. It was the $1 per icon one. This one I made $2 per icon, and it is from Hands and Bands. I'll post it down below. And so this one I'm going to be doing next, but in between that Plant Power one that I had for $1 an icon, that's the one that I finished. And I'll be doing this one after I do this one. Love Makes Everything Grow. This is one that is a printable in my shop. And this is the one that I am now doing for my Pay It Forward, my Blessings envelope that goes to contributing to thank yous to you guys, drawings, and paying it forward to other Etsy shops and stuff. So this one I try to contribute to every time I get some extra money. Even if I can only put $1 or $2 to it, I like to add to it every time. And this is my coin challenge that we're doing. And you all voted on whether we should count our half-gallon coin jar now or wait until it is up to the very brim of the jar, and the majority of you guys voted for up to the very, very brim. So when I can put a piece of paper at the top and it touches the coins and the lips of the jar, is that right? The lips? Yeah, sure. Then that's when we will count it, and I will show you guys a picture of all that touchage. So, but I'm still doing this coin challenge, and as we go into the next jar, we're just going to keep doing this. I'm going to see it through to completion. I will post the link for this penny challenge down below. In the end, it will save $667.95. And my husband was contributing to that jar on top of what is checked off here, and then my husband stole my jars from this challenge to add to his, and yeah, it's chaos all over the place. No consistency there on where the coins are necessarily, but it's all savings, and it's all going to the same place. It will be going towards debt. So I'm very excited about that. Hoping to get that jar up to the lips before my birthday so that hopefully all that money will help us get ahead and get that quad paid off. I'm very excited to do that. So cross fingers, spit over your left shoulder, and hopefully I can make that goal. Okay. Before I forget, I want to put this in my vehicle fund because that's what it goes for, and I don't want to be dumbly sitting there staring at it, trying to figure out where it needs to go. So, sorry. I'm getting there. I'm going to stop apologizing because this is just me, and if you know the struggles, you know the struggles. So, and if you don't, hopefully my journey will help you understand some others' journeys. And I don't know. I am who I am. So, budget book. I have not been writing everything down, even though I've been MIA for 2 months and I've been paying off debt more over these past 2 months. Just everything, mental health, physical health, everything. I have not been writing everything down. So I don't have all that to show you, but I have been working on starting to create to where I'm going to start writing down again. I think part of me is just going to be keeping it simple, and I'm just going to do a quick brush over before I end this video. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start writing it down starting September 1st, and I'll keep track of our bills paid and whatnot. But as far as groceries and gas, life is changing. The expenses are a bit all over the place here. And there's really no regular and consistent, which makes it hard and makes me have to reassess our budget yet again. So I am just going to be keeping track of our purchases for a little while and writing that down while keeping in the money that we have available to us for this assessment, I guess you would say. But we have always done cooking and baking mostly from, pretty much entirely from scratch, other than some store-bought bread, but I did a whole lot of homemade bread and whatnot as well. But doing baking and cooking and everything from scratch that way, even making my own cleaning products and all that, I cannot physically keep up with all that anymore. So these are also printables in my shop for an A5 that help you do the calendar, and then I do budgeting and checklists, trackers, and whatnot on the grid side. But because I'm going to start utilizing a little bit more of selective pre-made things and combining it with our homemade stuff just to limit and simplify, that will increase our costs. But at the same time, for my health reasons, for my physical body reasons and stuff, for our household needs at this time, I kind of have to. And everybody out there, you all know what your life can handle as far as what your dietary needs are, what your time restraints are, etc. And yes, you can bake and cook from scratch in short periods of time. And so there's really a lot you can do if you can really get creative, but not being able to physically do things for chopping vegetables and doing all these things. And yes, I have a food processor and whatnot, but there's still only so much that I'm able to do. And with my husband working as much as he's doing to contribute financially, the way that we need at this present time, we're just having to make some adaptations, and it's a trade for trade. I know there's a whole lot to figure out there. So while we're in this I really don't know phase and trying to do some readjusting and readapting and reassessing, it's a whole lot of I don't know chaos. So if you guys have any ideas, if you guys have any ideas, tips, tricks that you've used for you, that might be of use for me, I would love to hear that. But yeah, we're just gonna be kind of starting over a little bit on the budgeting thing, kind of reassessing, readjusting. I don't know how else to put it, but yeah, we're keeping pushing forward. I'm still here, and I am very happy to be back. Man, have I missed you guys. I'm going to be trying to touch bases with some of you guys that have reached out to me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. I'm going to have to get some orders out here soon, so I'm gonna let you guys go for now. I think this video has probably gone on long enough. I don't even know how long it is, but I will see you guys next time, and we'll kind of go over, I don't know. I'll be here and we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll figure it out in between now and then. I don't know. But much love to all of you guys. Your journey does not have to be perfect. I am a very good example of that. Very good example of that. But even in your journey of chaos and I don't know, and, just throw all the papers up in the air and see where the chips fall, but you just keep trying and no, there's no perfect, and life keeps throwing plot twists in it. Like, at least you can see in all of my chaos that progress can still be made. So that being said, peace, love to you all, and stay magic. I'll see you next time. Bye.